There's no shortage of people who hate their job and feel stuck at their 9 to 5, wondering if they could spend their time doing something more productive and rewarding. Have you ever wanted to start up a small business, but thought it would be too expensive? There are many such businesses that don't require a ton of capital to start, but can be very satisfying. Owning a small business can be very rewarding in more ways than one, with independence, self-reliance, and a good income being just a few of the enticements. There are many different opportunities in owning a small business, with a wide range of the level of involvement required by an owner. If you're unhappy answering to someone else every day, or if you feel like you're not living up to your full potential, those are some great reasons to start your own business, perhaps even going part-time before quitting your job. Here are a few small businesses that offer great opportunities for someone willing to invest some time and money that involve low startup costs. If you enjoy videos about money, personal finance and investing, all topics that will help you better your financial future, consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification icon to be notified of new videos. If this video is helpful, make sure to hit the like button. Vending machine business. If you're the hands-on type, a vending machine business can be a great way to make somewhat passive income, requiring relatively little effort once established. Vending machines are mechanical devices, and they do require repairs and cleaning, but once accounts and a route is established, regular stops to stock the merchandise and make sure everything is operating smoothly is really all that is required. Removing the cash and making sure the machine has the correct change is also part of the service work. Machines that take debit cards are easier to service and will be less of an inconvenience when it comes to dealing with cash and ensuring the coin and bill slots aren't jammed. Startup costs can be higher when utilizing larger, more complex machines for soda and snacks, but many of those who are new to the business start with small candy machines and later scale when they have the capital to do so. The key is to install vending machines in the right places, where there's a substantial supply of traffic and need. But once purchased and stocked, they can be a great small business that is completely scalable. One can even hire someone to stock and maintain the equipment and keep the business as hands-off as possible. The more machines the business grows into, the more outsourcing of daily activities may be required. Insurance costs are relatively low, and the cost of specialized equipment for repairs is minimal. Vending machine businesses rank high on the hands-off scale as they require less physical work than other small businesses. Cleaning service. A cleaning service can be a great small business to own. Many people are busier now than ever with careers, kids, and activities outside the home that making time for cleaning is becoming more and more difficult, especially when the economy is good and people are earning decent money at their job and prefer to hire out smaller tasks. Turning over this job to a cleaning company can be a bargain when considering the value of one's time. Also, many people don't like to clean and would rather pay someone who doesn't mind it, especially if their time is best spent at work or spending more time with their friends and family. Startup costs are very low and are limited to some cleaning supplies, which many people already own, and some advertising by word of mouth, flyers, or online advertising. Often, word of mouth is the best way a cleaning company can get its business off the ground because people prefer to have experience from a friend or family member before inviting a stranger into their home. Cleaners have very little liability, with a spilled chemical or a broken vase about the worst that could happen. Insurance is inexpensive, so having liability coverage is worth it for those few isolated incidents. It will also help when marketing to potential clients, particularly with commercial jobs. Commercial cleaning, such as office buildings, retail stores, banks, and the like, can be very lucrative, especially when specializing in floors or windows. One main drawback to such clientele is the fact that most cleaning must be performed after hours or on weekends. Another positive aspect to the cleaning business is that many residential jobs only take a couple of hours, and the pay for the time can be very rewarding. Pressure washing. The pressure washing business is a lucrative business that most anyone can start and make an honest living. The startup capital required is low, and there isn't expensive overhead required to keep your business running. Transportation, small machinery, and cleaning products are mostly what will be required. In many areas, there is low competition and high demand for both residential and commercial work. You may have noticed how competitive the landscaping business is in your area. Everyone seems to be driving around a landscaping truck with a lawnmower in the back these days. How often do you see a pressure washing company in your area? The reason being, pressure washing is more of a niche business that most people aren't knowledgeable about. The equipment required is limited to a long hose, a good gas-powered pressure washer, and cleaning chemicals specifically designed for siding, roofing, and deck services, so the equipment's startup cost may be as low as $500. Extension ladders may be a part of the toolkit, but for most jobs it would be optional. Obviously, the more clients needing service might mean having larger machinery and more of them. A question commonly asked by people interested in starting is, how much money can I make running my own pressure washing business? Of course, this depends on what the demand is in their area and how much work they are willing to put into marketing their business. But here are some numbers that will give you an idea of profitability. The average price you can charge to wash a single-story house is $250 to $350. Most single-story residences on average will take 6 hours of work to accomplish. Often the homeowner will want other things pressure washed or cleaned, such as the driveway, roof, fence, area around the pool, deck, or patio. You can charge $100 to $150 or more for each additional thing they want pressure washed. It's not uncommon to make $500 for washing a single-story house in the fence area, or maybe the house and driveway together. The commercial side of the business has even higher profit margins. There are a wide range of jobs that have high returns, such as cleaning apartment complexes, fleet washing, and parking lots. A strong desire to succeed, along with an effective marketing plan, is the key to running your own power washing business and earning a stable, long-term income. Amazon FBA. The Fulfillment by Amazon program allows sellers to market their products through Amazon, which is the largest online retail platform in the world. Many business owners are closing their retail shops and moving more to online sales, and for reasons other than solely that an increasing amount of shoppers prefer to shop online. The costs of operating a brick-and-mortar retail business today, with rents, insurance, signage, parking, and so on, makes competing with online retailers like Amazon very difficult. Amazon takes a lot of the headaches out of running an online retail business. For monthly storage and fulfillment fees, Amazon handles storage, packing, shipping, returns, and customer service issues, as well as listing the product on the Amazon site. Sellers are responsible for shipping the items to the Amazon fulfillment centers and creating the product listing for the online store. When the products begin selling, sellers receive their payments on a weekly basis. Most Amazon fulfillment centers are located in areas that allow sellers to efficiently ship their products to Amazon warehouses. Once there, the sellers watch the sales grow as Amazon pretty much takes care of the rest. The competition of online sales drives prices lower and puts more pressure on traditional retailers. Driving to the store, parking, and paying retail prices for merchandise that has been cleverly displayed still works for some, especially discount retailers like Walmart. Shoppers still enjoy the instant gratification of purchasing a product immediately, but more and more retailers are dropping their inventory levels due to the cost of carrying product. Shipping times are constantly dropping from online sellers, with Amazon Prime offering next-day or even same-day delivery. If you've ever considered becoming an online retailer, the FBA, or Fulfillment by Amazon, is definitely worth considering. Social Media Marketing Agency. Businesses need people to manage their social media in this day and age. With people spending so much time on the internet, online marketing is a great way for businesses to gain exposure. Smaller companies often prefer to hire outside people to manage their online marketing because they might not have the resources to hire a full-time social media manager, but the need for the job is no less. This is a great business to start with minimal startup costs for the tech-savvy who are able to come up with clever marketing ideas. You could charge $500 to $1,000 per month for each business whose social media you manage, provided you can sell them on the results that you can provide. Prior references will be beneficial when trying to obtain new clients, but many social media marketing agencies offer a certain amount of time, say 1 month, for free, so the business can see results. This can be a fantastic opportunity for aspiring entrepreneurs with little investment capital. Equipment needed is limited to a computer, phone, and not much more. Also, these businesses have the ability to operate from virtually anywhere where there's an internet connection. Each business whose media you manage won't require much time, so it's possible to gain quite a few clients before needing to hire additional help. Painting service. Starting a painting business is another low startup cost business opportunity. There's usually no need for heavy, expensive equipment, with most of what's required consisting of ladders, lights, cloths, brushes, and maybe a sprayer. Perfect for individuals who have some prior experience painting the interior and exterior of homes, painting can be a relatively easy job in terms of labor, and not requiring any expensive licensing or certification like with other trade jobs. The pay for quality painting is reasonably high, with customers paying more for those with experience and specialization. If you have limited experience, workshops can be attended at hardware stores like Home Depot and Lowe's. Although during poor economic conditions, people might skip the new paint in their dining room, during all market cycles, people will need the exterior of their homes and other buildings painted in order to keep them properly maintained to ensure they're weatherproof. Just think if you started a business and in 1 year you earned $10,000 in profit. That's not enough to retire on, but if you double that amount of profit every year for 6 years, your profit would be $320,000 annually after just 6 years. Compare that to working the next 6 years for your boss, and you'd be lucky if your income went up 10 or 20%, all while being told what time to arrive, what time to break for lunch, and what days you may or may not have off. With the amount of business opportunities to be had with varying levels of startup costs and required skill, there's no point in staying at a job you hate with limited scalability, provided you have the courage needed to start and operate your own business. There are pros and cons to working for yourself, but one thing is certain: working for someone else doesn't have unlimited potential like some businesses do.